Hi everybody, welcome to JNS Farms. Today I thought I would give you a tour of the front part of our property here. It's the main part where we have most of our animals, and then I'll do another video on the back part of the property. This is coming up our driveway here from the road, and this is our house. We re-sided it last year, and the year we moved in we put a new roof on it. We're still working on the porch. As you can see kind of there on the bottom, we need to get our lattice around there, and then on the other side there's kind of an old flower bed that we need to get taken out, and there's still a few things to do, but it's a work in progress. Okay, you kind of come up here, and then to the left you're gonna see this is kind of a storage shed for us here. The guy was, it had some hail damage to it on the roof, but we just flipped the, when we put it together, we just flipped him upside down, and there's one itty bitty little hole that we just covered with duct tape, and it doesn't leak, so it still works. And he was just going to throw it away. Then we have our greenhouse here, and I'll do a greenhouse tour in another video. I've got to get it cleaned out. I've been cleaning it out. That's what the garbage bag is there for. I've been cleaning out some of the stuff that's in there. It gets rather messy in the spring because I don't have time to keep it clean, but I do clean it out twice a year. And then the rabbit tractors, that's where it is right now. And then there's our boat. I don't think we've never used that darn thing. I don't even know why we have it. But anyway, you just kind of this area here is just the way you can drive down to the pond. And behind the greenhouse is where the garden should be. This year it was a complete failure, so it's in bad shape. Then there's just that one little spot out there. We've got some pumpkins. They're not liking all this heat. They're kind of wilted right now, but the girls have watered them. And that little thing there, that's our electric fence charger. Instead of having a little building or whatever, having it in there, we put it in that container, snap the lid on, and it works perfectly for that. Oh, wrong direction. Okay, and that's the neighbor's house over there. Okay, continuing on, right here is where I milk my cow. This is the stanchion I use for her, and it's a chute that you use to, if you show cattle, it's where you groom them when you fit them for show. But I just have, my grandpa built this box so she doesn't spill her food everywhere, and then she just has, you know, her little container down there. The one I normally use, I have it in use for something else, but the head stanchion, this is a homemade job, and you just shut it in there and your cow's caught. That's what I milk her in. Anyway, okay. And this kind of behind the garden area, this is that one extra kind of cow pen, and I've got them trained where they'll just follow me across and go in to where they need to go. Rabbit area over here where I have all my rabbit hutches. I like the open air hutches. They stay a lot cooler in the summertime. I'll give you a tour of that in another video. Okay, so here's our poor little orchard. Our lack thereof. These 3 little trees right here got decimated by the goats. And the only reason I'm leaving them there is because we'll get new trees to fill those holes. And that way they're already marked because we had them all spaced out the way we wanted them. So anyway, and then there's a shot of our pond. And those trees were doing really, really good until the goats got out, and yeah, poor trees. My husband got this barrel here somewhere. I think him and the neighbor are going to cut it in half and see if we can make some some kind of animal shelter out of it. I'm not entirely certain what he's got planned for that. And here's our second rabbit tractor. We still have to get the top put on it. We got a piece of tin up there for now to keep, you know, give him some shade and stuff. We have to go get some more of that plastic, green plastic, to put on the side of it there. But this here is our chicken / goat area, and I'll give you a tour of that. That's our chicken house, and the guy was going to tear it apart and throw it away, so we're like, we'll take it. So we got that from a guy, and then we built this little goat shed for them. That's where they sleep in the winter. And this is the back of the house here. We are in need of some weed eating, but we only have so much time. And this is where you kind of go to the back of the property, and I'll show you that in another video. But you can see the cows out there grazing. And then the top of that building is lean-to. We keep all of our extra farm implements right here. Some of them are buried in the weeds, but like I said, you only have so much time to deal with weeds. And this is the beast. It's our farm truck. And we just got that here not too long ago, so it's a really good old truck. We got a good deal on it and whatnot. There's Jax chilling out. Okay. Anyway, in this shed right here, we redid the roof this summer on it, and we have the siding this fall when it gets cooler. We're re-siding the whole thing and redoing it so it's going to look a whole lot nicer. It was in this condition when we bought the property. We had to put the roof on it first because the roof was leaking. But the bones of the structure are still really good. So even though it looks really rough from the outside, it's still a good structure. So anyway, and this is the other side of our yard. We have our firewood over here. There's the kids' play area that they have. And then over here is where we store, there's some of our firewood. And then my husband built this. We're going to put up a few more. He gets telephone poles from work for free. So we've come up with, or he has come up with this design here to store our firewood. So it's up off the ground. And eventually we're going to put kind of a roof over the top so it stays dry. And this is where we store our poles, our pallets. He also gets those from work. And then that little, we did a lot of yard work this weekend. It's kind of a nice weekend to get it done. And we got a lot of yard work done, so that we have to take to the dump. And these cross arms here is what he uses for the bottom. He gets these from work also. So this is the part of the yard that's not the prettiest, but you got to kind of have an area where you store everything, and that's just the part of the yard that's, you know, not as pretty. Okay, and this is just kind of an area where we kind of hang out sometimes. It's nice and shaded. Got a lot of trees over here. And the kids absolutely love their play area. It's their favorite part of the yard. Anyway, so, well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the yard area. And I will make individual videos on the goat area and kind of show you what we've done in there. And then, of course, the rabbit area, I'll show you what I do for those guys. But yeah, that's our yard. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later.